If you love paramotoring, then Tucker Gott might be one of your favorite YouTubers. His story is quite fascinating. In this video, I'll tell you how Tucker's love for aviation and paramotoring started, how he dropped out from college to pursue paramotoring and later become a paramotoring YouTuber. So, now let's start from the beginning. Tucker was born on April 6, 1995 and hails from Asbury, New Jersey, U.S. His mother, Kim Gott, is a commercial hot air balloon pilot, and his grandfather was a pilot. He got his private pilot license at a young age and went on to become a fixed-wing pilot and crew on a Boeing B-17 as a mechanic and fly-steerman aircraft in Cubs. The 2-year-old Tucker had his first experience of flight when his mother took him around in her hot air balloon in a local area. Later, his grandfather exerted a huge influence on him as he used to share with him the stories of him flying the aircraft and landing it in his friend's field. At the time, the regulations weren't strict, and he envied his grandfather's times and wished to have been born in the bygone generation of lenient aviation regulations. Tucker was disappointed on knowing that he couldn't enjoy flying aircraft like his grandfather due to the stricter aviation rules, but thankfully later he stumbled upon paramotoring and fell in love with it, as it allows him to fly freely without many restrictions. Thanks to Tucker's love for aviation and airplanes, at a young age he got into RC planes. These were very accessible to him, and he was toying with them till the end of his middle school, and during those times, RC planes were powered by nitro fuel, nickel metal hydride, and nickel-cadmium batteries on 72 MHz. At 13, while watching the RC planes videos on YouTube, in middle school, Tucker stumbled across the paramotor videos and got inspired by them. He wanted to fly the paramotors but postponed it. At 15, Tucker started taking flight lessons for his private pilot license, PPL, and in that year, he accumulated 15 hours and soloed a couple days after his 16th birthday in a Cessna 152. Tucker continued flying at 16 and did some cross-country flying and worked his way up to 45 hours and received his PPL right after he turned 17. You'll be surprised to know that he learned flying at the local airport where his grandfather previously flew, and it was him who introduced Tucker to that airport. Now let's take a brief look at his career. At 15, Tucker started working at a local airport, picking weeds, and he also did summer camps. Later, when a skydive operation moved into the airport, he became euphoric as he saw a skydive operation for the first time, and later, the airport owner, Linda, introduced him to the skydiving center personnel. Tucker secured a job there as a tandem waiver guy and golf cart driver during the second year of operation of the skydiving center, and he used to also put and pull the harnesses of the people. At the time, he was a junior in high school. After working in these jobs for a year, Tucker got promoted to a parachute packer and a video editor at the skydive operation. At the time, he was 17 and was a senior in high school. As Tucker started earning decently at the job, he started saving money to buy his first paramotor, and after working for a year as a parachute packer, he saved up enough money, around $8,000, to buy a paramotor, and at the end of 2013 summer before joining college, in July 2013, he withdrew $8,000 from his bank account to pay for paramotoring training and paramotor gear. Initially, Tucker was confident that he could train himself to fly a paramotor as he had a PPL, understanding of flight characteristics, experiences of flying airplanes and RC planes, and working at a skydiving drop zone, but many people encouraged him to get proper training. After researching online, Tucker stumbled upon Aviator PPG in Florida, and as he was impressed by their adventure videos, he decided to get trained by them. So, he booked his training in August and shipped his gear to Aviator PPG and drove his 2005 Subaru Forester from New Jersey to Lake Wales, Florida, for training. The training consisted of ground school, learning about regulations, weather, gear, and a lot of kiting. He was trained by Eric Farewell. Tucker bought a Black Hawk 125 motor in August for his first flight. At the time, he was flying a 26 Electra wing. Later, he bought his first paragliding wing in Ozone Buzz Z3. His first paramotor flight was in the evening at Lake Wales, Florida. He was able to fly in his third attempt. The flight lasted for 9 minutes. After completing the training, Tucker returned home with his gear and continued paramotoring and progressing on his own. He returned to Aviator PPG several times to take their newer courses and upskill himself. After completing his schooling from North Hunterdon High School in New Jersey, in 2013, Tucker joined Rowan University, New Jersey to study for electrical engineering. At the time, he also started receiving paramotoring training from Aviator PPG. Even though Tucker was doing decently in the classes at the university, he quickly realized that electrical engineering wasn't for him. As he wasn't enjoying it, and thanks to his love for paramotoring, he fully transitioned to paramotoring and flew 160 hours in just 4 winter months. Tucker flew many cross-country flights in his paramotor, won the Icarus Trophy in 2017, and got featured in Ripley's Believe It or Not book in 2019. Even though he started his eponymous YouTube channel on June 18, 2009, he started publishing videos only from June 2010. Currently, Tucker has 1.61 million subscribers on this channel, and he earns from ads, affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and merchandise under his brand Risky Biscuits company. He also accepts donations on Patreon. Tucker also has another YouTube channel, Tucker Got Uncut, and he films with GoPro cameras. This Illurophile lives in Phoenix, Arizona. So, how are you inspired by Tucker Gott's story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I've also written this story on my website, which I'm linking in this video's description. Finally, if you are interested in more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.